Hello, third grade travelers. Today we are heading to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is in California. So we just wanted to show you a few things that you could do while you're at the aquarium. So when you are at the Bunsey, you'll want to click the link. Okay, it's going to take you directly to a page that has live webcams. The only thing to realize is that this is in California, so there's a time difference. The cameras go on live in California at 10 a.m. their time, which is 1 p.m. our time. So it would be great to come back to this screen maybe after lunch today, and then when you click on the camera, you would see it live. It would be happening right then and there. If you click on it now, while it's not during the hours, it's going to have a recorded video, which is still fun to watch, but it wouldn't be live. Okay, so you would just press the play button there. I wanted to show you a few other things you could do while the cameras aren't live. If you want to come back and see them live, see the animals in action, you could do some other things while you are at the museum. One thing you could do is Animals A to Z. So you can look through and pick an animal that you want to learn more about. There's a lot of really interesting ones. Let's say that I want to know more about the bloody belly comb jelly. I would click on it. Okay, and then they're going to give me information about this animal. They'll tell me about its history, so how we can protect it, cool facts, right? And then there's more on other type of jellies if we want to know about them. So you could explore each animal. You could also explore their habitats. So you could pick a habitat you want to learn more about, and then there's like a whole gallery of pictures. So if I wanted to know more about the coral reefs, there's information to read, but then there's really cool pictures here. Right? And so if I press the arrow, it moves me to the next picture, and then it tells me facts underneath. Smaller fishes with bright colors and patterns, such as these juvenile rockfish, live in and among the reef's wedges and crevices. Okay, we press again, and we see another picture. A feather duster worm spreads out its tentacles next to a sandcastle worm and an orange puffball sponge on a shallow reef just outside the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Okay. And that was all just for that one type of habitat. You could go back and look at other ocean animal habitats. Maybe you want to see what the coastal wetlands one's like. You could press there. And it's the same idea that you would be looking at the gallery, reading the caption underneath to know what's happening, pressing the arrow. Here's a southern sea otter to shelter and raise their pups. Speaking of sea otters, there was a quiz. Take our sea otter personality quiz. And you can do this to see which sea otter that you're like at the aquarium, which is fun. That was found under stories. So under animals, there are Animals A to Z, animal stories, habitats. If we go back to stories, where we just were, then you could click and be able to watch videos that will teach you more about each ocean animal. And that's where I picked up the one about our sea otter personality quiz. I always enjoy a good personality quiz, so it'd be interesting to see which sea otter you're like, and we can all compare which ones we were like too. So there are definitely things for you to do here at the Monterey Bay Aquarium until the live cams go back on. Remember, they are starting at 1 p.m. in New York, but you can visit them and see what the recorded videos are, or you could do the other things I suggested, like Animals A to Z or the habitat. Okay, we hope that you love exploring the ocean animals today and get to see some really great things at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Enjoy your travels.